Welcome to RoosterTV, and today we're joined by our under-18 coach and the backline coach in the senior side, Craig Brooks. Brooksy, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Darryl.
It was a tough weekend for the club. The seniors had a 2-point loss, and the under-18s, after a good string of wins, went down to a pretty talented West Adelaide team. Just give us your thoughts on both games.
Firstly, in the 18s, I suppose, they were around the mark. Both sides were around the mark of the final four. Westies got the job done early, and after that the boys scrapped back but didn't start off the game in the right manner. So.
And the senior game, obviously a disappointing 2-point loss where you hit the lead with a few minutes to go, but was unable to stop a fast break, and it was a bit heartbreaking in the end. Yeah,
probably following on from the Centrals game, probably wasn't our best day. Thought we sort of pretty messy game in the first half, I thought, but probably started to play a bit better footy, but left it a bit late.
We sure did. And just back to the under-18s, obviously the National Under-18 Championships has just been held, and we had 3 players in Harrison Magor, Carl Finlay and Dyson Hilda all represent the North Adelaide Footy Club really well over the course of the program. And just go through what those guys bring to North Adelaide and what makes them AFL draft prospects.
Yeah, so both Dyson and Carl are tall backs. Carl being more of a probably intercepting third defender, and Dyson more of a key defender. Both boys played really well in the reserves on the weekend as well. Harrison Magor in our 18s group and probably reserves more of a midfielder, but at the state champs played a little bit of small back and midfield. So all 3 of them played all games in the carnival and equipped themselves really well.
Yeah, they sure did. And just some other under-18 lads that we've seen a fair few come up in recent weeks to the reserves team that got names to keep an eye on for the future.
Oh yeah, look, there's a pretty close group for the next group of lads that are coming up. There's Tyron Hill, who's unfortunately had a bit of a hamstring issue, but come back the last couple of weeks coming on. Lockie Borgs certainly starting as a midfielder again, playing good footy, and Charlie Dinning, who we picked up from the Eagles early in the year, played a reserves game the other week, so there's plenty of boys coming through.
Yeah, Charlie definitely had a very good first game at senior level, and hopefully he gets another crack at it this year. Just on to this week, you've put your hand up to coach the under-17 country team. There's a under-15 Metro Country and under-17 Country Carnival this week in Adelaide, and we host the games here on Wednesday. And Jacob Surgeon coaching the under-15 country to get the country guys to understand the way we sort of talk and interpret football. Just talk us through what you're looking for out of the country lads this week.
Yeah, so a bit of a change this week. It's a really exciting week for the young lads that come down from our country zone. Probably a lot of them meeting each other for the first time, but we've changed it up by having Serge and myself coach respective sides. Normally it's one of the fellas from the country. The main reason we've done that is just so the lads hear a voice from the footy club, and we can keep a bit closer eye on the local upcoming talent. It's a good opportunity, not just for them to have a good fun week, but also for us to have a look at them for future under-16 sides and under-18 sides. Certainly one of the lads already in the under-17s we're looking at playing in the back part of the year. So.
Oh, excellent. And just on to something just a little bit different. You've probably got the highest profile water boy, water runner down the under-18s at the moment. It's great that Tony Antrobus has run a water for Brooksy out and probably running a few little messages. How did you get him involved, and what else is he doing around the place?
Yep, so Tony's son Jackson plays now under-18s and made his reserves debut last week and equipped himself really well. Tony comes out and helps us at training nights and pretty much happy to do whatever he wants. It's been fantastic, really. And game day, it was actually Tony's idea that he used to come out and watch and didn't really want to be closely involved because Jackson was playing, which was quite understandable. But a few weeks ago, he put his hand up to be the water runner just to help out and give the boys a bit of a helping hand out there because our voice is really quiet at that age group, and I think it's paying benefits. So
it's great, definitely great to have a past player of that calibre helping the club out, especially at the under-18 level. So
absolutely.
On to this week, we've got a big game against Adelaide at senior level. Just talk us through the challenges Adelaide will present and how we can get the job done there.
Look, Adelaide do present some big challenges, particularly with a fully fit list. I reckon it's a fantastic opportunity for our lads with where we're sitting this year, working towards the back part of the year to see what we can get out of it. It's just a great opportunity for them to have a crack against probably one of the most talented sides in the comp at the moment. So be a real good challenge.
And the under 18 game against Glenelg, it's going to be a big one. We're sitting third and they're fourth on the ladder, so I think we're on even wins. So.
Look, there's a top 5 teams probably going for 4 spots, and it could go any way, like any way other than the Eagles that stand out on top at the moment. But any one of the other 4 sides could make up the finals. We've got the top, certainly 4 of those sides in our final 4 games. So we've got Glenelg twice in that, in 5 games. Sorry. So. Yeah, it'll be really interesting. Good challenge for our lads. See if we can bounce back from last week.
Thanks, Brooksy. So as just mentioned, the under-18s do face Glenelg. The reserves also play Glenelg this week here at Prospect, and then the big game versus Adelaide here at Prospect Oval. 2:10 start. Hope to see you all here. Thanks, Brooksy.
Thanks, Dave.